It is August 2nd, 12:30 a.m. 9 days till Vermont. Life sucks, man. Life sucks. Number one, I'm 4 days in, clean in this addiction thing. No lust, no pornography, no self-pleasure, any of that. 4 days clean. Ball. But what sucks is, I relapsed last night. It's just a lot of like tug of war in my head, I guess. I guess the main reason, right, is because, well, one, when I relapse, right, I try hard not to, in general, right? My goal is not to do in general. But when I do relapse, I lust over her, right? Which is good, because it's something that I need to get used to, right? Because when I see her, I don't want to lust over her. I want to protect her. I want to serve her. I want to put a bubble around her, like Steven Universe, right? And like, fuck, man. But I have to get used to. And like she said this as well, like I have to get used to not introducing her, but like exposing my bad I have to get used to exposing my bad side in good ways to her, right? So instead of lusting over her, which I mean is good, but in a healthy manner, right? And that's the reason why I cheated, was because I felt shame in lusting over her. I felt like she's not the person to, deserve that in a way. She's too perfect to be cross-contaminated with lust, right? And so I would use other people as an outlet for that. And then I was able to give her my love and the good side of me, right? Not honest love. But in the end, that is cheating, that is lying. It is a decision that I've made, which has led me to these consequences. And now I have to repent, and I have to repay. Right now, I have to repay. So yeah, let's go back and forth on that. Life sucks. Like, every day is hard, man. Like, I miss her so much. I'm not seeing her truck at work. And, I want to contact her so bad, but I can't. And it sucks. It sucks. I want to contact her so fucking badly, but I can't. Yeah. It sucks. Tomorrow I have to contact the school. That's something too, it sucks. Right now, at this point in time in my life, she is a number one priority, right? I want to get back to her as soon as possible, before she leaves for the Air Force, right? Because she's leaving for the Air Force like next year. And I want to be able to change for her in time. Now I'm doing good, but I'm not perfect. And I'm afraid that if I go to school, she's not going to become a priority for me anymore. Or at least number one priority. Because right now, every minute of my day costs me a minute of thinking about her. It costs me a minute of her. And I don't regret that at all. Yeah. I gotta make this one just short because my storage is running out, so I can't talk a lot right now, but fuck. Dirty shirt. I wore it to work today. Oh, fuck. I finished the next chapter. You know, the notes I've kept of her because she'll never be forgotten. This is the end of that one. I left the page blank because if I have more notes to be taken of her, I'll take them here. But the page, the next chapter is "You Are Everywhere in My Eyes." I don't know if I've said this before, but this chapter is dedicated to all the things that are in my day-to-day that remind me of her scent and expression, the way she walked, her faces, her nose, her eyes, her anything about her existence. I take a picture of it in the moment the best I can, and I write a poem on it, right? So I wrote a poem, you know, I'll just read it. In the cold breath that fills my air, you are the warmth my lungs still reach for, sorry. In the 7 senses I possess, I hold one aside daily, solely for you. A sacred feeling and emotion between what I feel and what I miss. In the air where geosmin resides after rainfall, the earth cries out at the sound of your name. In the midst of the petrichor, I hear only you and your laughter again. In the way my hands forget the task at hand, because all they have ever remembered is holding you. You've become the sole reason I notice the world deeper, and the reason it hurts more now that I do. I have a bunch of notes on the poem, like petrichor, geosmin, about like their chemicals, and like that's the earth raw must smell. You smell it after it rains. I have notes on the senses. As humans, we usually have 6 senses, not just 5. Smell, hear, taste, sight, touch, and proprioception. And I hold extra one devoted solely to you. But lately I feel you at work, and I long for you, to use all 6 of my senses to absorb you. And on the next page, it says, you were blooming here too. I delivered a water slide to a customer, and they're like a really rich house. I think it was like $13 million house in Greenwich. And they happen to have flowers upon flowers. And I think at least like 30 different types of flowers. 30. And they were all beautiful. But for some reason, I really was attracted to these 3 types of flowers. Like, nothing really makes me take a picture of it unless it's truly beautiful or it reminds me of her, right? And I usually don't take pictures of customers' flowers or anything in their yard because it's like privacy, it's like creepy, right? But in the moment, I was like, fuck, I need to picture these flowers so bad. So right here you have, I forgot the name. Oh, they're called chakra daisies, I think. This one's called something rose. I forgot the name. And this is a Mexican marigold. So I said a poem about each flower. I said, fire lingers in your love. It scorches gently, like the Mexican marigold. Not everybody survives it. Daylight flinches from your heat. That's about the Mexican marigold. The Mexican marigold usually grows in hot weather. And, what about it? Oh yeah, they're usually fiery red, like a super dark, nice, vibrant red on the inside, and then bright orange on the outside. My beard looks really weird. Anyways. Then I said, yeah, daylight flinches from your heart. However, even now, I wilt 1,000 times, remembering how it felt to bloom in beside you. That one's about the purple one. Because those ones are roses, and roses wilt fast, right? They're beautiful, but they die, they die faster. And that purple one was wilting at the time I shot the picture. It was wilting, right? Their season has ended. And so I said, even now, I would wilt 1,000 times, even if it meant a minute to last with you. And this one's about the yellow chakra daisy. I said, stillness in her gaze, like morning grace. Hope, she handed it to me with both palms open. Even shadows stood no chance beside her. And her steps, silence became so sacred. She never needed to shout to be heard. Golden at her core, yet white, fragile, and pure at the edges. Over and over, I tried to mirror that balance. Did you know? You made me believe in purity again. So that's that poem. And I wanted to include a word that also sounded or like related to the word chakra, like chakra daisy. So I put sacred in there because sacred, if you rearrange it, it spells sakra or sacred. I don't know. But I could be delusional. I don't know. I really want her back, man. I don't know. Anyways, I get some sleep. I won't pray on video, but I'll pray when because I don't think it'll last the whole prayer storage. So I'm gonna pray and go to bed. But I love you. And if you listen, please come back. Please come back. I know I messed up, but I love you. And I know you won't ever see me the same again, but the most we can do is try. The most we can do is heal and try and move forward. And if you don't want to come back, just know that I always cared about you. I always loved you. Whoever's watching this, you're loved. I love all of you guys. The comments are a safe space.